Well, it's a sort of Saturday morning update. We're supposed to have some changeable weather today, meaning that it's going to be rainy, cold, not cold enough for snow, but not warm enough to do much outside. Hello, chickens. How y'all doing today? Chica, nice to see you out and about. I've been combating scaly foot mites with scaly leg mites with Chica, and I've been putting some petroleum jelly basically on her feet. And I did that. I've been doing it in the evening so that way she's going to just be out on the perch at night and gets a little less dirt on her overnight, because there's a definite amount of dirt that sticks to the petroleum jelly. It makes her feet look terrible, but it's just dirt stuck to it. What do you say, girls? Did you have a good night? Yeah, Chica, I think you're a little better. You seem to be dealing with the crowd a little better. What's up, Sydney? Sydney, when are you going to lay an egg again? She laid 6 eggs. That's it so far. Last year she gave us 30. This year she gave us almost to the day, started on the same day, laying eggs. And only 6. Pretty, very pretty. Nice blue eggs. But we only got 6. Zippy is pretty good for an egg a day. She's my white egg. Chica was kind of an erratic bird from pretty much the beginning, meaning probably only about a 2 out of 3 kind of a thing, or sometimes a little 50%, like every other day, or 2 days on, 1 day off, so on. Luna every day, and Haley is pretty much every day. Oops, it's getting windy out here. Girls, what's going on? They're not going to like that. They'll be underneath the coop in a little bit if that stays. So I did a clean out of the coop. May or may not be so easy to tell. I have my non-heated water heater out here again with some apple cider vinegar in there. And in the back we have the metal one, which I still have because I guess there's a chance it might still get cold at night. I choose to put feed in that hanging feeder there. It's there 24/7 effectively for them. And that wire you see hanging is actually a camera that's mounted. Let's see. I don't know if it's focusing or not. Is mounted underneath. You can just barely see it down there. What's up? The girls are right here wondering when I'm going to throw them some scratch. So the clean out was because of scaly leg mites. You see some little bits of straw, and I have a little bit of a pile here still in the corner because I do want to have some material to throw around and potentially put back over any pilings of manure. They have a little bit of a jungle gym in here that they use, mostly in the evenings or sometimes in the mornings. If I don't let them out early enough, they'll go up there. But otherwise they stay on the floor. They have a run that runs, let's see if I can zoom that back out, along this stockade or vinyl fence all the way to the back behind the Little Tykes playhouse, which is where I have a bit of a composting pile they dig through. But this is 8 feet out, I think. Maybe it's 10 feet from, no, 8 feet out from that fence is where this whatever metal vinyl coated welded wire fence is with these, they call them U-posts, not T-posts. They have access to this. They'll have access to this all summer. The back sections over here, for the time being, I had them so that they could get back here, and you've seen in other videos where they were able to circulate around in here. What I think I'm going to do today is put a fence that runs across the yard here to the side of the coop, maybe put a gate over here, and then be able to let them be able to get in here easy enough, but be able to get them out in here on the grass. I think this is big enough for a while for them to not dig into it, but to eat the greens, get the grass. And I'll keep them out of the back section here. Up until now I've had this gate here, but this is going to be removed. I may take this section of fence here and run it this way to the back of the house, and then this section that would be back here will become incorporated into my garden. I did a little bit of ornamental stuff here. I might just leave that and that fence. I don't know what I'm going to do with that fence. Let me back up. I may take that out and just try to keep stuff growing in the back over here, like squash and pumpkins. But they had access to back there as well. This is the only area that I get some shade in the afternoon because I just don't have trees. So I wanted to keep this section available to them for shade. In the summer I find that to be a little bit of a concern. But you can see how much they've done tilling and turning, and they've got me set up pretty good. I just have to rake this even now, and I'll be able to go ahead and plant in that. This section back here is where I've been dumping the wood chips from the coop, and they've done a good job spreading them, and this is now going to become more of a back to Eden area. I'll get more of the natural wood chip and fill this in here as well. But I will be keeping them out of this section now. I may just run a fence across here temporarily, and that would give me the ability to keep them out of here because I'm going to start planting in there now, and that will give me the, not have to worry about them. They may learn to fly over a low fence. I don't know. So far they've been good. But there they are doing their scratching and digging by the compost pile. And they'll spend probably an hour over there until they head back into their coop. If it rains or anything like that, of course they'll go sooner. So those are some of the plans for this morning, for today. Just move some fences around. I've already set up I have a gate over here. I'm going to probably move this gate out. I saved the piece of fence I cut out, and I'll probably zip tie it in just so that they don't come in here until I'm ready for them. But today looks like it's going to be a little bit of a brisk day. If it stays this temperature, it won't be so bad. It's getting kind of cloudy, or has been cloudy. It's about, I think, 8 o'clock at this point, which normally the sun would be up in blue skies. So I don't know what we're in for, but I think we're going to, not have too much rain. If I can get these fences placed, that would be great. And I have some metal conduit pipe that I'm going to bend to try to make some low tunnels for these 3 beds. And then I have one additional bed that I'm looking to build, which is going to be a 12 by 4. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I might just put it kind of seemingly randomly here, but be able to get walking around it. I think that's actually my best idea, or anyway, thought about it. All right, folks, I'm going to call it a day for the moment. Later today I'll probably go and film some of the progress, and hope you guys have a good Saturday. Bye-bye.